join Dress to Impress, guys. We have a little postcard. Hola, Brazil. We're headed to the beautiful Brazil, home to some of the most vibrant culture, atmosphere, and fashion. But guys, look at this. The update is releasing on July 4th. Now, if you guys don't know, the update was supposed to be on Friday, July 3rd. So Dress to Impress canceled it from the 3rd and they moved it to the 4th. So yeah, guys, we're still getting the update. It's not fully canceled, but it did get moved a day. Did I scare anyone? Let me know if you guys got scared down in the comments below. But also, guys, look, we're getting a new code. There will be a new code for the Lana Tutu rework. Sign up now so you don't miss out. And there's also a lot of drama. So stay tuned, guys, because today we're going to be talking about a bunch of items that Dress to Impress has leaked for the summer update. Also, why they decided to move the update, and also some drama. So let's start with why Dress to Impress decided to move the update. So as you can see, guys, it is now on Saturday, July 4th when they usually update. So I'm not too mad about this. Also, there's already like almost 1 million people interested in this update. So I'm super excited for it. Also, guys, I'm just really happy that they moved it. Because if you guys don't know, this weekend is the 4th of July weekend. For Americans, we have 4th of July. Let me know if you guys are celebrating or doing anything. I'm going to New Orleans. So I was supposed to leave Friday. And then I was like, okay, we'll leave later. But now I can leave at the right time. But I'll be at a hotel on Saturday. So stay tuned. We'll have a different background. How fun. So I'm not mad about this, guys. So the update is on July 4th. And maybe they can sneak in some fireworks or something. I think that'd be cool. But we're going to Brazil. Super fun. They did move it a day. And Dress to Impress basically just said that they're taking an extra day to finish some touches. So they just want everything to be perfect. And you know what? Sounds good to me. Will they move it again? Hopefully not, because they have done this with Style Showdown. Like a couple. When did Style Showdown come out? Like 2 years ago, maybe a year ago. I don't remember, but they moved it like 3 weeks or something like that. So hopefully the update doesn't get fully moved, but we'll see. So that's why they moved the update, guys. But in other news, guys, here we have some more leaks, but there's some drama with this leak, okay? So Dress to Impress went ahead and leaked 6 new makeup items coming in their summer update. And guys, they look gorgeous, by the way. Can I say that real quick? I love the eyeliner on these. I love the scales on this one. The freckles are so beautiful. And I love this one right here and this one right here, guys. But this one is my favorite. And the favorite one that I have is the one that's the drama one, okay? So we have starfishes on the face. We have some, you know, some, I don't even know what these are. Are these shells? I think they're shells, some pearls. It looks beautiful. Probably my favorite face out of all 6 of these. Now, it all started from this, okay? I found this DTI Reddit post and I was like, what the heck is going on? They said DTI stole my concept. And basically this was made, this is the concept, guys, by Pyro. You know, it sort of looks like it, but I personally don't think it looks like it. I'm not gonna lie. Like the starfish might be the same thing. And some pearls. I'm not gonna lie. I low-key kind of like the concept better. I'm not gonna lie. I love it. I think it looks gorgeous. I love the starfish like dangling from the eye as well. The lips also don't really look anything like it personally. But the Dress to Impress team found out about this and then they replied. So the community manager said this. They said, hey, wanted to jump in here and say that our artist contacted them to handle this misunderstanding privately. You know, the moderators are doing stuff in the Discord to make sure no one's like bashing people. They also said, wanted to clarify that we haven't had any makeup artist applications as of recent. We opened applications for creative writer, graphic designer, and concept artist. So if someone sent in makeup submissions, they would have not been the right fit as we were not looking for a makeup artist. And this came up because apparently Pyro, who made this other makeup, she apparently applied to be a makeup artist, a makeup person in Dress to Impress, and they declined her. But Dress to Impress is saying, you know, they haven't had, you know, applications in a while. So I don't know. But then Alun, the girl who made the Dress to Impress makeup, said this. She said, hello everyone, I'd like to take some time to address recent claims revolving around stolen concept/art. Firstly, I want to make it clear that I never intentionally copy another creator's work or take inspiration from someone without providing proper credit. Respecting the work of other artists and creator is something that I take very seriously. My priority in this situation was to speak directly to Pyro in hopes of reaching a mutual understanding of these claims. During our conversation, I provided my time-lapse, my reference, and some iterations I created before arriving at the final product. At no point did I admit to copying or taking inspiration from her work, as that was not the case. That being said, Pyro is completely entitled to her own feelings and concerns, and in my discussion with her, I hope I cleared up any suspicion. I I would like to acknowledge that the inspiration is both natural and essential to creative process. So basically, she wasn't bashing Pyro. She was just saying that, hey, I was not inspired by Pyro, but, you know, it could look like, you know, there's some coincidences. There's always a coincidence, guys. Like, I will have to say, as, you know, as a YouTuber, as someone who does, like, creative things, right? You just get the same idea sometimes, all right? Like, that's just what it is. Like, sometimes I'll upload a video and then someone will upload the same exact video, or I'll pre-record a video and then 2 days later, I need to upload that video, but somebody already uploaded that video. You know what I mean? Like, it happens a lot in the creative space. So, you know, she added a time-lapse of the face, also some photos that she wanted to, you know, use as a reference. And then I went on TikTok. I went on Pyro's TikTok, and she did post a statement as well, responding to that, I think. And she said, thank you, everyone who supported me. It generally means a lot. Secondly, please do not send hate to a loon. But then also she says, that being said, I'm not interested in comments telling me I'm reaching. You're entitled to your own opinion, just as I am entitled to me. The similarities I pointed out go far beyond a single starfish, and I stand by why I felt the way I did. You don't have to agree, but my feelings are valid, and totally agree. She's just disappointed with the situation. She cares about creativity. And this was never about canceling anyone. They just wanted to have a conversation about originality and inspiration. So that is that, guys. That is the whole drama. It has been squashed. It has been beefed, but that is insane. And, you know, DTI, if you don't know, they have stolen a couple of things from people, some companies, and they have called them out. If you remember those Halloween shoes, anybody? But let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. Again, a loon, Pyro, all of them can have their own beliefs and standings and things like that. I will say I like Pyro's version. I like her eyeball, like her makeup better. I do like this version though. Don't get me wrong. I like both of them. They're very pretty. I look, want to try and find the makeup that she made if I could. I'm not really sure where it is. Like there's this one that she made with the flowers or something. This one's really cute. It's giving Zara Larson. There's also this one, which I'm like, wait, doesn't that, wait, hold on. Doesn't this look like this? Okay, that does not look like that at all. Never mind. I was like, this looks familiar. I do like that one. I don't know, but I'm not gonna lie. She's really good at making concepts and things. We've seen a couple of things she made, like Zara Larson items. Like DTI, come on, let's hire her, okay? Let's hire her. All right, that was a lot of drama, guys, with the makeup faces, but we still have some other things that DressToImpress leaked that's coming out in the summer update. So let's get to that. We have this item here, guys. I don't know if this is coming in the summer update, but apparently Motor Princess was streaming on Twitch and she was making this, a butterfly crown with earrings. And guys, this is gorgeous. I love this so much. It looks beautiful. It kind of reminds me of the supernova crown that you get for becoming a supernova. I wonder if this is going to be a rank item because we're still waiting on some rank items, but it could also be a login reward because they were saying that, oh, like during the summer update, we're adding login rewards. So I'm thinking it's going to be a login reward rather than a rank item because we already have the supernova crown. I feel like that's a lot of crowns. So I'm thinking it's a login reward, but we'll wait and see. And it might not even come in the summer update. But this is gorgeous. I'm so excited to see this in the game. And then we also have some new patterns, guys. And I'm actually really excited for these patterns just because they're kind of like old school and it's nice. I also really love this like leopard print with the flowers, the ocean waves. I love the hibiscuses, this green with the yellow. I love it. I love summer patterns a lot. So I'm excited to use these for sure. And here we have, guys, the reworked code item. So we are getting a code in this update. Again, I don't really know how many codes, but so far we have this code item that we're getting. It is going to be a fully new code, by the way, guys. If you don't know, we have this Lana Tutu item, which is a code in DressToImpress, but they are revamping it to this. Now, it looks nothing like the original dress. I'm not going to lie. It's not really a revamp, but no one really uses the old version. So I'm excited to see the new version. It looks really pretty. I think it's cute. Hope it has some toggles. And it has a completely new code, by the way. I think it's a Lana doll dress. So stay tuned for Friday. Not Friday. It's on Saturday now. Stay tuned for Saturday's stream, guys, because I'll be telling you guys all of the codes. So if you guys are excited for the live stream, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. You don't want to miss out. We'll be giving out some game passes and just having a blast. And I'll be somewhere new, so it'll be fun. And well, there we have it, guys. DressToImpress canceled, quote unquote, the update on Friday, and they have moved it to Saturday. Hopefully they don't move it again, but we'll have to wait and see what they do. But I'm really excited for this update. So far, we've seen so many leaks. We have way more than what I showed you today because I've already made a couple videos on this update, guys. But like a quick overview, I guess we're getting these makeups. We're probably gonna get another summer baddie pass, of course. Oh wait, I also totally forgot, guys, that they also announced that they're gonna be working on a Style Showdown update. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but maybe after the summer update, there'll be a Style Showdown update. So hopefully we'll see one of those because we haven't had one since like Christmas. We also have this crown over here, very cute. We have the patterns of the new Lana bow dress. We have these two sets, which look really cute as well. Also, we have some other makeup items that we saw, but they didn't put in those 6-pack. But we have this one, this one, this one. Oh, wait, this was in the 6-pack. Then this one over here. We also have this little trailer, hoping that we get a bike as an item in Dress to Impress with some cute outfits as well. And maybe some volleyball. Also, we can see more of like the free play map, which looks sick. Oh, and then we also have this makeup item, which I love, and this one over here. So we have more than those 6 makeup faces. I'm not really sure why they announced those, but we have these as well that are coming, and we have a new vitiligo. And guys, if Dress to Impress removes this, I think Dress to Impress will be unplayable. Well, guys, don't worry, because it's just getting replaced. But if you're wondering think any of these shirts can be worn either. I think the majority of items that they can wear are like new accessories. Security guard at all times. At least no one kidnapped her this time. Unless DressToImpress has updated a lot. And while some updates are really good, but some other ones are really bad. So today I'm gonna be figuring out what is the worst update in DressToImpress history. So I went ahead and made a little tier list with all of the updates. We're missing a couple here and there, but it's fine. And for the rankings, we have best update, good but could be better, fine but barely anything added, and then the worst update, which we could live without. And I challenge y'all to rank with me, so let me know your ranking down in the comments below. But I'm not gonna lie, this might be a little bit difficult because my memory is actually really bad, guys. Like, I sometimes feel like Dory from Finding Nemo, and I don't really remember what came in what updates, so we're gonna have to go to the wiki. All right, guys, here we are at the wiki, and we have our first update right here, January 19, 2024. Now, there are two updates from 2023, but I don't remember them at all. But first up, we have this one over here, and I don't really know much about this one, guys, but from the description, it doesn't really look like you have much. Like, it's just 3 accessories, some hoops, some pom-poms, icon, thumbnail, you know, not much. And since it's not that much, I'm just gonna put in fine. I don't think it's the worst update because, I mean, they did add pom-poms, and I feel like we really need that in DressToImpress. Next up, we have a Valentine's Day from 2024, where they added some new faces, so VIP clothing, free accessories, a new runway. This is probably one of their bigger updates from like starting out. So we're gonna add this update if I could find it right here. I'm also gonna put that in fine but barely anything added. I'm gonna put a lot in this section, guys. I feel it. I feel like in 2024, like beginning of 2024, it was just adding like things that they needed since the game was just starting up. And you might be wondering, why aren't you putting these in the worst update? Like, we could live without these, right? Well, I don't think we could. I feel like the start of the updates basically made the game. It shaped the game. So taking these out, I don't think DressToImpress could be where it is now. But next up, we have a Valentine's 2024 part 2. They added the duo system. I mean, that's a big one, guys. I don't think we can live without that. So that is also going to go into fine. I'm not going to lie, I might bump that up because they added some wigs. I'm going to put that there. You know, yeah, that's good. And then we had a really big update in February 29th, where they added some new duo poses, new lobby, runway, clothing. I mean, it was a lot. I wouldn't say it was the best update, but it was a pretty big one. So, you know what? I'm going to put that in good, but could be better. I think it just could be better because it was new. Like, you know, it's a little hard ranking the newer ones, like the older ones, because you know, they were just starting out. All right, but next up we have a March 10th, and this is a pretty big one, guys. They added a lot of the male clothing, right? I'm pretty sure. No, the male character has received a small revamp. Okay, never mind. I thought that's when they added the male. When did they add the male model? I don't even remember, guys. All right, well, this was another good one. I mean, the second floor was also removed. I remember that. I hated the second floor. Again, a lot of these like beginning ones, I'm just gonna put in fine because they were just starting out. And then we have the hunt, and this is where they added the Easter dress. You guys remember the Easter dress over here? Let me know if you guys have this dress, but that is from that update from the hunt. But not only did they add the dress, they also added a couple of VIP items, hairstyles, makeups, and things like that. But again, wasn't that great. I'm gonna put it in fine. Now we're getting a little bit more juicier, guys. On March 30th, they added this update, and they added 29 new accessories, 8 purchasable by currency, 15 free for VIP, 2 Robux, new currency. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of good but could be better, I'm gonna do a good but not the best, because I mean, these are good, but they're not the best. And that's where I'm gonna put this one, because that was good, but it's not the best. All right, next up we have April 1st, guys, our first April Fool's update, and it was kind of a joke one. But guys, this is where Lana Lore started, so I'm not gonna lie. I mean, no, I'm gonna have to put it in fine. In my ranking, it just makes sense to put it here, but it did start Lana Lore. Like, we couldn't live without it. And then we have April 13th. Didn't really add much. New custom makeup, 2 new currency clothing, but they did add current custom makeup here, but we'll do that fine. Guys, this is kind of boring. I'm sorry. Okay, wait, guys, hold up. We got a big one over here. April 20th. I mean, look at all the stuff they added, guys. 30 new new clothing items, a VIP, makeup, hair, Lana's new salon, new secret quest, new post shop. I'm not gonna lie, this might be one of the best updates. I don't really remember it that much, but there's a lot going on. I feel like, you know, I feel like this was pretty big. But there we go, guys. We found one of the best updates in Dress to Impress. But next up, we have another big one. Okay, this is when the updates started getting big, guys. All right, the updates started ramping up. We got a lot of stuff now. We have a new game mode, new hair, currency items, clothing items. I mean, this could also be another best one, to be honest. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put in one of the best. And then we have another Roblox event, the classic event. And if you guys don't remember, in the classic, we also got another dress, the BBL dress. If you guys know the BBL dress, you know what I mean. But let's go see if I can find it. I'm not gonna lie, I forget about this dress a lot. There it is. There's the classic dress. Look at that. We got a BBL. But I'm gonna put that in fine. There was not really much added, to be honest. Oh my gosh, guys, it's summertime. It's the summer update, and this one is so nostalgic. I don't even have to read what they added, because this is one of the best. All right, the summer update is when Dress to Impress became huge, massive. I think this is when they like blew up, you know what I mean? All right, next up we have another Roblox event. We have the game. I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty good update. Like, not only did they add the Roblox event, but we also got stuff. So I'm gonna put that in good. And then we have the Brat update, guys. Now, I will say I have ranked the updates before. I don't know if it was only a short or whatnot, but I have ranked these before, and I did put Brat in, like, not really high, but everybody was like, oh my gosh, you don't like the Brat update that much? I do like the Brat update, okay? I had a good time, and it was also one of their first collabs, so which I think is pretty good. I just don't think it's, like, one of the best updates, in my opinion, because I'm more of, like, a Lana Lore quest type of girly. So for me personally, it was really good items. It was just like not one of the best. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna put it in good. Look, it's on high good. But moving on from Brat, we have September 28th. This one was a pretty small update with a tank dress. Oh my gosh, guys, I hate that tank dress. Okay, I still hate it, but I'm gonna put that in fine because there really wasn't much. Guys, oh my gosh, now this is the banger. A banger over here. We have the Halloween 2024 update. And you know where this is going. This is going the top of the food chain. Top of the food chain, better than the summer update. Probably the best update Dress to Impress has ever had. Now, I will say, I think I say this because of nostalgia purposes, but I really like this update. I mean, they added a lot. They also revamped a lot of stuff. We got new, like, runways. We got all that Lana Lore as well. I think the Lana Lore really made it stand out for me personally. And I also remember this time because of all the drama with the hot dog. I think it was so funny. So, yeah, there was just a lot of drama going on. A lot of stuff happening during the Halloween time in 2024. So I really enjoyed it. And then on December 14th in 2024, 2024, we had the winter update. Again, a pretty good update. I really liked it. I don't think it was better than the Halloween update, but I do think it was better than the summer update just because I really like winter. Okay, I love winter and I'm biased. And then the last update for 2024 was the New Year's update where they redid the Madoka set. We got the Myra set. We got a code. We got custom makeup and stuff. It was a really fun one. I really liked the sparklers and all that. It was a fun update, but it wasn't the best, but I would say good. Let's just put it right there. But now we have finished up 2024, guys. Let's head on over to 2025, but we're going to scroll all the way down because that's where it starts. But our first update of the year was January 25th, where they added Lunar New Year. They only added some codes. I mean, it was really good code items, I'm not gonna lie, but it wasn't really that much stuff, so I'm gonna put it in fine. And then we had the Valentine's Day update, guys. Now, this Valentine's Day update was 1,000 times better than the previous Valentine's Day update. I'm not gonna lie, this update goes neck and neck with me for like Halloween. Like, I love the Valentine's Day update. I think it was better than the winter update. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna put it in best update right behind Halloween. So me, but I think that's a good spot for it. Okay, guys, we're getting towards the end, and I'm not gonna lie, there's not really much in the worst update. Like, I don't know if we're gonna find a worst update, but I can think of a worst update, guys. We're getting there, okay? Just hold on. And then they had Style Showdown, which was the new game mode. Now, I didn't really mind Style Showdown. It really wasn't one of my favorite updates, though, because I don't really care about Style Showdown that much, but I'm gonna put it on good. And then they had a April Fool's update where they added the flamethrower and all that. I really enjoyed trying to figure out the flamethrower code and stuff like that, but it wasn't that much stuff, so I'm gonna put it in fine, barely anything added. And then we had the Easter update where they added the Easter hunt and stuff like that. Again, not much was added again. It was a fun update, though. I will say it was a fun update, but not much was added. And then we had another massive update, guys, which was the pedal update. Now, the pedal update, they added a lot of stuff, but a lot of people didn't really enjoy this update because a lot of things were, you know, really pricey, expensive, and all that. But I'm not gonna lie, they added a lot, guys. So for that reason, I will be putting the pedal update in like one of the best updates. And then after the pedal update, we had the cultural update. Again, this was like it was a free update. It was cute, fun. I like what they added. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but it wasn't that bad. So I'm gonna put it in good. And then after that, guys, we got our summer 2025 update. And I'm not gonna lie, this gave me some nostalgia to last year. It was a very nostalgia-filled summer update. I didn't mind it. I didn't hate it. But a lot of people didn't really enjoy the baddie pass. So I'm gonna put that behind the pedal update. And then we had part 2, where they added a couple more items, secret heals, a new code, a lot of random things. I mean, it was pretty good. So I'm gonna put it in good, but not the best. And then we had a little mini update, which was basically summer 2025 part 3. I didn't even know they had 3 parts of the summer update, guys. But they added like the Seashell Crown quest. They added the recording studio. Again, it wasn't that much stuff, but it was fine. I'm gonna put in barely anything, though. And then we had a summer 2025 part 4. This is where they added a Style Showdown update, and some accessories and stuff. But again, not much. So I'm gonna put that in fine as well, but barely anything added. Okay, guys, this is the list so far, and I'm not gonna lie, it now gets a little bit sad, okay? I'm not gonna lie, guys, the later half of this year has been kind of interesting. So I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna get some in the worst update now. So bear with me, we're getting there. We're getting to what the worst update is. Because DressToImpress started falling apart in July 26th, on July 26th, guys, okay? Because, well, actually, not this one. I think it was the one after this. But this is where the last, like, good one was. But this is when DressToImpress finally added their summer quest after being delayed for a little bit. And it was really fun, but we only got 1 chapter from it. It wasn't that involved. There was barely any Lana lore. So I'm gonna be putting this in fine, barely anything added. And then, guys, instead of giving us a chapter 2 of the quest or whatever, they did a Lady Gaga update. And I'm not gonna lie, people were excited for it, but if you guys don't know what happened, there was a live event. The live event sucked. Everyone hated it. They basically lied about it. It was a whole ordeal. I'm gonna put this in the worst update because I have beef with this update from the live event, okay? I think the items are really cool. I think it's really cool that they updated with, not updated, collabed with Lady Gaga. But personally, guys, I have beef. I have beef with their live event. Now, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that because Lady Gaga the queen, but if you guys weren't there for the live event, You probably don't know, but the items were really cool. They did add a bunch of stuff, but I low-key could have lived without the update. Because if the Lady Gaga update didn't happen, I do think they would have had more time to, you know, do another part of the summer quest. But again, like, who would pass up a Lady Gaga collab? You know what I mean? Like, I get why they did it, but we didn't need it. And then again, instead of adding the quest, guys, they basically canceled the quest and they gave us this where we got to make a Lana doll. Now, I will say I really enjoyed this quest and I really enjoyed how they added more dolls when like Scarlet came as well. I liked it. It was fun. So I'm not going to put in the worst update. I'm going to put it in barely anything added, but I actually really enjoyed the update personally. And then this was just like a little Roblox event where we got some badges. There really was nothing. I'm not going to lie. We're putting that in the worst update. There were just badges. We didn't even get anything. Oh, wait, guys, I was wrong. This is where they canceled the update. I'm not the update, the quest. This is where they canceled the quest, but we got like a new like beach area and free play. We got the yacht there. And then they gave us the items, the rest of Scarlet's items, because they canceled the quest. Now, I'm not gonna put this in the worst, even though, you know, this was when they canceled the quest and I'm kind of still bitter by it. But it was still a fun event, I say. I think I had a good time. And then, oh my gosh, guys, we have like one of the worst updates. And this is probably even worse than Lady Gaga's live event, guys. The runway chaos. This is when they added the runway effects packs. Everyone hated them. I'm not gonna lie, we could have lived without it. Just delete it. Like, literally, if we didn't, there was no point for this update. Personally, I didn't really mind it. I didn't mind the runway chaos, but after getting so many, like, not what we wanted updates and then giving us this, it really hurt the community. I mean, like, the community got really mad, okay? And then after that, guys, we got our Halloween update for this year. The update was fun. I really enjoyed the items they added and stuff like that. Again, there wasn't much that, not much. I mean, we got the Lena lore quest and stuff like that. So I had a good time. It wasn't as good as last year's Halloween update, but I still did enjoy it. So I'm gonna put it up here. And then we had a little mini update where the Lana lore quest returned, but we also got Nurse Julie's set. But I'm gonna put that in good, but not the best. Actually, I'm just gonna put that in fine, barely anything added, because we already have the, we technically already got the quest. But after this, guys, I think DressToImpress is in the redemption arc, because recently we got Wicked collab here. And again, another collab where everything's free, and I had a good time. They did pretty good with this, and I'm gonna put that in good. I mean, it wasn't one of my favorite updates, but I really enjoyed the Wicked update, I'm not gonna lie. But did the redemption continue? Well, they did do a little mini update here where they removed the Wicked update. They also added a new secret item, and they also added the Halloween stuff. Again, not much was added, but it was like a little mini update, a pre-winter update. But I'm also gonna put this in barely anything added, because there was barely anything added. Okay, I have one more image left, but I don't remember what this is from. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Let me know what this is from, because I don't remember, and I didn't see it in any of the updates. So there we have it, guys. These three are my worst updates in my opinion. I don't really, I mean, like, I don't mind them. I mean, like, if they added them, I don't really care, but if they didn't add them, I also wouldn't care. You know, like, I could live without these updates. Where they did a collab with a Roblox game to flee the facility. Like, who saw this coming? Because I didn't. But basically, we had a free play quest where we got 3 new items, and also we got some new toggles and makeup. Now, we knew that they were collabing with Flee the Facility, and we were gonna get, like, some sort of quest or something like that, right? So, what the heck did they lie about? Well, when the update came out, I was thinking, like, wait, weren't we supposed to get a game mode? Like, does anyone remember that? And I was like, no, wait, maybe I was just hallucinating that. But no, guys, I wasn't hallucinating. It did say game mode. So I went back to my other video that I made about the update, right? And look at what the description said. Explore a new game mode and earn exclusive Flee the Facility inspired rewards. So if you watched that video and heard me talk about it, you probably thought it was going to be a game mode. And well, so did I. Something like Style Showdown where you teleport and go to that game mode. And then I was like, wait, are we getting Flee the Facility in DressToImpress? I mean, we sort of did buy this little quest because you like go around, find these computers, hack them, and then get the items. Also, if you guys don't know how to do that, I do have a tutorial on my YouTube channel, so go check it out. I posted it yesterday. And well, when I checked the description again, guys, they changed it. They said Lana has been captured and dragged into a hidden Flee the Facility dungeon deep beneath the free play map, and she needs your help. Free her before it's too late and unlock FTF inspired rewards. Guys, guys, I have no clue why that was so hard for me to read. Like, oh my gosh. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think DressToImpress lied, or do you guys think they were like planning on something and it just didn't happen? Because I feel like this whole collab has been a little bit of wish-washy, which I'll get into in just a second, because also DressToImpress did come out with their update on time, but they did have to add custom makeup and like toggles later on. Also, I'll show them to you guys, by the way, because we haven't looked at them yet, but the new dress that we get, the gemstone dress, has a lot more toggles now, which I am so in love with. But we have the dress, we have the only top, we have the only skirt, we have off the shoulder, which is, I think, is such a cool toggle. Like, this is going to be used probably quite a bit for layering. And there's also the only belt, which I really like as well. Low-key, I wish there was a gem only toggle, but that does not exist. And then also, if you guys remember the hammer actually had like different toggles, and two of them said something else, like they weren't done basically. But now we have hold with both hands, hold with one arm, smash. These are all the same that we got, but now you can also take off the ribbon. So it felt like it was not rushed, but it wasn't ready to come out. And also we did get a couple of new custom makeup items. I'm pretty sure this mouth is new, but again, I really don't know exactly. I think it's just the mouth. Maybe it's just the mouth and maybe the eyes. Maybe not even the eyes, but I do think the mouth is new. So was the DressToImpress update a little rushed? I'm not sure, guys. Maybe they just were a little held back on the makeup and the toggles. Maybe that just wasn't done. Or maybe they tried making a game mode and didn't happen, so then they just started putting computers randomly and made this little area. I'm not sure. But I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy the mini free play quest. I mean, I'm not mad about it, but I thought this would be interesting to talk about because there is a lot of drama with Flee the Facility right now. If you guys don't know, Flee the Facility is also supposed to do a collab, not a collab, but like an update, right? And they were supposed to update yesterday, guys. This has been moved multiple times. It is now on, it's today apparently at 9 p.m. So this video will be out before this. I don't know if it's going to be moved again. Maybe it's already out. Maybe it came out early, or maybe it's moved to Monday. Who really knows? But they have moved this update multiple times. Like if I go back in this video, I think I looked at it. Yeah, it was supposed to come out at the same time as DressToImpress, but then yesterday when I was streaming, we found out that it was supposed to come out at like 5, I believe. And I'm pretty sure DTI News tweeted about this. Let me see if I can find it. Yes. And then after I streamed, by the way, I streamed. If you guys were there, you were there. It was a secret stream. We waited for it to come out at 5, and then it delayed it to 7 p.m. my time. And then DTI News said it's coming out in 10 minutes, which was supposed to be 7 p.m. By this time, I was done streaming. And then by then, they moved it to tomorrow at 9 p.m., guys. Well, now today at 9 p.m. But they did tweet about it. They said, to clarify, yes, the FTF side of the DTI FTF collab is still releasing. We've had some large setbacks and some team members' personal conflicts, so it's taken much more time to get ready. We'd like to thank everyone for understanding. And well, everyone's really mad. Like, I don't know, guys. I feel like people talk about the DTI community being mad. I have never seen such a mean community before, guys. Like, the FTF community is so sad. I kind of feel, I mean, like, they did move it multiple times. But I'm wondering if that played a role with DressToImpress not finishing. Well, they did finish. I mean, they made this whole area. You know, we got 3 new items. We had a fun little quest, but they did say it was supposed to be a game mode. So I wonder if they were working on something with FTF and maybe on their side they weren't like, you know, able to finish. Clearly, they have some conflicts and things like that. So DressToImpress lied again, but low-key, maybe it wasn't their fault this time. But also, if you guys are wondering, when did they lie before? Well, 2 words, Lady Gaga. If you guys don't remember the whole fiasco with Lady Gaga, you don't want to go back, all right? This was like probably the worst update. I mean, people liked it because of the items, the really good items. Lady Gaga was there. It was really cool. But the live event, they did, you know, have some miscommunication and people really hated it. They also had a lot of miscommunication last year when Vanilla Mace's hat also came out, because they said that Vanilla Mace was going to do like a takeover, but she really didn't do a takeover. She barely talked, and she also did it like hours later. So I wouldn't say they lied to us. Again, I feel like the miscommunication, they are working on it. They did work on it, and they did change the description. So, you know, it's going. The communication's getting better. But I also think that something else happened, and they didn't get to come out with the game mode as they intended, because maybe they were working with Flee the Facility on it, and things just didn't happen. But yeah, guys, will the Flee the Facility side of the update come out ever? I don't know. I hope so. If this does come out, by the way, at 9 p.m., maybe I'll see it. I'll look at it tomorrow. But guys, this is so late. Like, Like, what the heck? But in other news that I'm really excited for, Dress to Impress is bringing back their Q&As. If you guys don't know, on Dress to Impress, they used to do Q&As, but they haven't done one in a little bit. I think the last one was this the Q&A? No, this is like behind the scenes. Guys, I actually don't know when the last Q&A was. It's been so long. Wait, was it on here? Maybe it wasn't here. Maybe it was on, wait, guys, where are the Q&As? Okay, maybe it wasn't. No, this was a Q&A. No, that's not a Q&A. Guys, I actually don't know where the Q&As are. Well, if anybody knows where the Q&As were, let me know. But they used to post Q&As about like what's coming to Dress to Impress in the future and all that. And then they also like tease some items. So apparently the new community manager and the manager Umoye are doing a Valentine's Q&A soon. So I'm super excited for this because that means that we'll get some teasers, some sneak peeks at the end. Also, maybe they'll talk about some things that might be coming in the future. So stay tuned. Wait, I found some more information on their Discord server, guys. They're going to be bringing back the Q&As, and basically you can go ahead and submit your questions. You have till tomorrow at 8 p.m. CST. So, ooh, also guys, if your question gets chosen, you get a DTI Game Pass of their choosing. Wait, that's kind of sick. So if you guys want to win a DTI Game Pass, go give out some questions, and if they pick you, boom, free Game Pass. So I wonder when that's gonna come out. I'm gonna think like next week maybe, just because like Valentine's Day is actually creeping by, guys. Like, it's kind of crazy. This year has flown by. It's like it's almost February. But there we go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you guys did the Flee the Facility like mini quest here. Did you guys like it? Did you guys enjoy it? Guys, after years of asking and pleading the Dress to Impress dev team, they finally got me a code. Okay, but what is my code item going to be? Well, guys, I don't know yet. That's where y'all come in, all right? You guys gotta help me figure out what my code item's gonna be. I actually made a video about 2 months ago. I got my own code in Dress to Impress, and basically the biggest thing that I wanted was Loki, which is my dog, and that is why she's in the thumbnail. She is a mini Australian Shepherd. would be crazy. Maybe even Ludwig so we can get a motorcycle. And ramen. Yo, I'm getting hungry. Y'all, it's official. We're going to Japan in Dress to Impress. Okay, well, it's not technically official, but the signs are pointing that way. Because if you guys don't know, Dress to Impress added the new apartment building over here. And we're still in Paris, by the way. We've been in Paris for a couple of months now. And watch this, guys. We're gonna go up the elevator here. All right, I wish there was like a skip button, guys. Leave a like if Dress to Impress should add a skip button to this animation. Like, it's really cute, but after 1,000 times, I'm tired, okay? Just put me on the top floor. But if you go over here on the fridge and look at this ticket, guys, there is a ticket to Haneda. If you guys don't know what Haneda is, it is an airport in Japan. And also, apparently, these coordinates go to somewhere in Japan, so it's definitely a first-class ticket to Japan. And a lot of people have been speculating that since we are in Paris right now, that the next update place will be Japan, guys. So today, we're gonna be talking about everything that Dress to Impress should add if we do have a Japan update. And low-key, I'm actually super excited if this happens because I've been to Japan. I love Japan. I actually went to Japan like I think a year ago exactly from now, which is kind of crazy. So I asked you guys on my YouTube community post for some things that Dress to Impress should add if Dress to Impress had an update for Japan. So Coco over here says to get Japan clothing like a yukata or a rework on the kimono set that we already have. Which of course, I think this would be an awesome idea to have traditional clothing, of course. So this is what a yukata looks like, by the way. I think it's different that I think a kimono is okay, actually I don't really know what the difference is, so we're gonna go on Google because I don't want to be wrong. Okay, so apparently the difference is the material, style, and when and where they are other outfits like Sailor Moon. Now again, we won't have the exact outfits because if you guys don't know what happened in Dress to Impress, they actually had this from Miku over here and they had to delete it because it was copyright. So we can't really have specific animes because Dress to Impress will get copyrighted unless they do a collab with an anime, which would be actually pretty sick. But yeah, I don't think they can do exact ones, but they could definitely do like, you know, makeshift outfits like a maid cafe or a school uniform. But back to the list, let's see. Something that has sakuras in it, like hair clips or outfits. And if you guys don't know what sakura is, basically those are the cherry blossom trees, and they are beautiful. I went during cherry blossom season. We didn't really see that many bloom, but there were a couple that were bloomed, but it is very pretty, guys. It is gorgeous. They're just a bunch of pink trees. Like, I love it. It's beautiful. And Loki, guys, Dress to Impress already has these in the game. Like, look at this. We already got some pink trees. We already got those in Paris. So, I mean, hey, another little bit of a teaser that we're going to Japan next. I don't know, but maybe. But definitely some Sakura items would be awesome. I don't know what type of items, but they did recommend like hair clips. So if you guys don't know, recently in the Valentine's Day update, Dress to Impress started adding hair clips right over here. So maybe we could have one that has like Sakura on them. I don't know, maybe some cherry blossoms, maybe some maybe like a cherry blossom set. Loki, I think that'd be really cute. Like this little set right here. They should have a cherry blossom like Robux set. Again, don't know what it would be, but Dress to Impress is pretty creative, so I will let them decide that. Next up, we have a Tokyo-inspired runway or a Sakura runway, and yes, please. And this is probably a given, to be honest, because we already have, like, we got this chateau runway. We also got a swan runway for the Paris theme. Like, if we look at the swan runway right here, it's very, very pretty. We have There could be a temple area. Yes, that'd be really cute. Some cherry blossoms, of course. A karate outfit. Loki, yes, give me a karate outfit, guys. But you'd be really sick, guys, if you got like a karate mini game. Now, I don't know if DressToImpress would do this, but if you guys have played Club Penguin, maybe not because I'm really old, but in Club Penguin, there was this card jitsu game where there'd be cards and, you know, I really don't explain how to play it, but basically the more you win, the higher the rank you get. So it'd be sick if we could have like a mini game in DressToImpress to like get higher ranks belt-wise in karate. I don't know what the game would be, but maybe something with style, of course. Maybe like Style Showdown. Wait, guys, if they revamp Style Showdown into this, where the more you play, the better karate belt you get, I don't know if that would make any sense. But I mean, we do have Style Showdown, which also needs an update, so maybe they could do something with that. All right, and then we have sushi, a Japanese map. That'd be cute. A uniform. Hello Kitty. Yes, okay, I don't know if we could get Hello Kitty because it's gonna be copyright, but maybe they could get like a sponsor, not sponsor, but a collab with them. That'd be sick. Stuff from Japan, sushi, anime, the coffee store that is on the ticket. Oh yeah, okay, so the coordinates apparently go to a coffee shop, but I put the coordinates in my map and it went to a random spot, so I don't know. Oh yeah, guys, a code for Ashley. Yep, in the Japanese update, guys, there's gonna be a code for me. Miku set, anime school uniform, really cute anime face and hair. Okay, let me do Japan like traditional outfits. Let's see if there's anything else. I think it's mostly just kimonos, yakutas, you know. Sorry if I'm saying yukata. Sorry, I don't know why I said yukata. What did I even say? I don't even know. Okay, but let's look at some more Japan food because we've been talking about ramen and sushi, but there's a lot more food. Oh my gosh, guys, these are spring foods. Okay, 12 must to eat spring food. Okay, we gotta get, oh guys, it's the emoji. All right, some rice. Really cool if we could get like a cyberpunk Tokyo City you know, area, and then also maybe a maid cafe here. Guys, I'm not gonna die. I need that maid cafe, okay? And then I think everyone else is saying basically the same stuff, you know, cherry blossom items, temples, more Japanese faces, hairs, outfits, food, airport. Okay, that's kind of random. I don't know if they would add an airport, guys, but they could. Loki and airport would eat for role plays. Demon Slayer. Yo, I don't know if they would add Demon Slayer unless they do a collab, because that would get copyrighted so fast. But anyways, guys, if DressToImpress has a Japan update, these are all the things that they definitely need to add. We need sushi, we need ramen, we need Lana dressed up. We also need a new photo studio with cyberpunk Tokyo, or a maid cafe, or a sushi conveyor belt restaurant. We also technically already have cherry blossom, so you know, a bunch of more cherry blossoms, some temples, the Tokyo tower. Like literally, guys, the Eiffel Tower basically looks like the Tokyo Tower. So like, come on, it's pretty easy to do, all right? But yeah, I think the next update will probably be Japan, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like that's the only thing. Like, guys, why else would they add this ticket? You know, like, why else would they have this ticket on Lana's fridge? Guys, DressToImpress is collaborating with Cat's Eye. Whoa. What do you mean DressToImpress is collaborating with Cat's Eye? Well, guys, let me take you back to where all of this started. Basically, DressToImpress posted a Valentine's secret trailer over here. Well, it wasn't like a secret trailer, but they basically hid secrets in this trailer. And this was posted back on February 5th, and they posted, so nobody spotted the secret in the new Valentine's trailer, ? And then they posted a video of a bunch of clips from the giant trailer that they posted. And guys, if you guys didn't know what the secret was, which we talked about, but there is a moment in here where they show, there it is, right? Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that, guys? They show the dressing room and Megan is in a painting. And people caught on to this quick, guys. People were like the secret Megan collaboration with Cat's Eye. I mean, everybody was saying it, okay? Megan from Cat's Eye. Even Dress to Impress and news outlets took this and announced it. Like, after Megan from Cat's Eye frame appeared in the trailer, people have been saying that they're gonna do a collab. Now, an FYI, this is just a speculation, but they never said no to it. Like, no one's saying that they're not going to be doing a Cat's Eye collab. I mean, I feel like if it got this big and huge, the devs would have like shut it down, right? Or they might not shut it down to get some more fame, but I feel like they would have, you know, said a little bit about it because it became huge. And so for that reason of them not shutting down the idea or the speculation, I think DressToImpress is collaborating with Cat's Eye soon. Now, I don't know how soon because there has been news about Cat's Eye pretty recently. So if you guys don't know, Manon over here has left Cat's Eye for focusing on health and well-being, and a lot of people have a lot to say about it. Again, guys, I am not a Cat's Eye icon, whatever. Like, I like their music and all. I just don't really know anything about them. So yeah, if you guys want to, you know, educate me, let me know down in the comments below. But she has moved on and left for a little bit. But I think she will be coming back as this is just a temporary hiatus. So will this be affecting the DTI collab? Well, we really don't know because we still don't know if this is even happening. I mean, this is all a speculation, but because the devs haven't said no, it looks like we're getting one. But also, if you guys don't know, Cat's Eye actually played at DTI right over here. I really don't know when this was. I think this was like a year ago. Sometime like when Dress to Impress was popping off, a lot of people were playing it, like Medicine Beer, you know, all the streamers and all that. And well, Cat's Eye also played it. And you might be wondering, is this even possible? Like, Cat's Eye is such a big group. Well, yeah, guys. Dress to Impress has literally collabed with Brat, Lady Gaga recently, and then they also collabed with Wicked for Good and, well, another Roblox game, Flee the Facility. But like, getting a Lady Gaga and Brat is kind of insane. I mean, even Wicked for Good. I will say, Wicked for Good, they did a lot of collaborations with a lot of games and a lot of things. Like, their promotion was insane. But I feel like just getting even I think the Lady Gaga one was huge because it was also after Dress to Impress had their, like Dress to Impress is still big, don't get me wrong, but this was after Dress to Impress kind of like died a little bit. So to get Lady Gaga to, you know, do a collab with them is insane. So getting Cat's Eye to do a collab with a Dress to Impress doesn't sound that insane if you think about it. And they literally played the game, so they like it. But then the question is, guys, if Dress to Impress did a collab with Cat's Eye, what the heck would they add? I mean, apparently they do have light sticks, so they could give us a light stick, which I'm actually surprised we don't have one since a lot of K-pop, I mean, I know Cat's Eye is not a K-pop group, but a lot of like K-pop groups have light sticks, and we don't have one yet. So maybe we'll get a light stick if they do it. I mean, maybe we'll get a piece of zucchini, guys. If you know, you know. I mean, imagine if they add a piece of zucchini. I feel like that'd be so funny. Also, their song Gnarly has like this goopy look. So like, what if they add slime? I mean, that is so random, but I feel like slime could work as well. And then of course, Dress to Impress is a dress up game. So I mean, they could definitely add some of their iconic outfits from like their music videos and maybe like the Grammys over here, like these dresses. They could definitely, oh my, these dresses are gorgeous. So they could definitely add these. They could add, I'm gonna type in music video. Maybe that'll help. Maybe from the Gabriella music video, they could add these dresses. They could add these dresses over here from their debut. Now, I will say they have really good fashion. I love all their outfits. So, I mean, truly, they could add everything and they could do no wrong. So, yeah, let me know what type of outfits you guys want them to add. Oh, yeah, what do they wear in the Game Boy? Oh, yeah, they could definitely add these. I feel like this is very Dress to Impress as well. And then they could also really add I mean, we do technically have a Game Boy, so maybe not that, but they could add zucchinis. They could add, did they say hot Cheetos once? I actually don't really know, guys. Wait, guys, we're gonna search up the gnarly lyrics because I feel like they have a lot of food in this one. Am I hungry right now and that's why I'm talking about food? Maybe. But, oh yeah, they said boba tea gnarly, guys. Okay, what if they add boba tea? They added, okay, I don't think they'll add a Tesla, but then they add fried chicken. Okay, guys, Dress to Impress needs to add a zucchini, boba tea, and fried chicken if they do a collab with Cat's Eye. I think that'd be so fun. And obviously, their clothes. But I really like random things that they add, so that would be fun. Okay, we're also gonna search up Game Boy lyrics. So let's see if there's something in Game Boy that they could add. Since we already technically have like a Game Boy in DTI, so they probably won't add that. Okay, it doesn't really look like they have anything in these lyrics that they could add, to be honest. Okay, never mind, not Game Boy. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and look at the Internet Girl lyrics because this is the one with the zucchini. So I wonder if they have other random lyrics in here. I don't think they do. It's just a lot of zucchini. Wow, guys, guys. I did not know how many times they said zucchini. But there we have it, guys. Will Dress to Impress do a collab with a Cat's Eye? I mean, it's looking like it. They haven't denied it, you know? And I feel like this would be like probably their biggest collab yet because everybody loves Cat's Eye. I mean, a majority of guys, if you guys like Cat's Eye, let me know down in the comments below. But I think a big portion of the DTI community are Cat's Eye fans. So I really think they will be enjoying this collab. Now, we really don't know when it's coming out or even if it's going to come out, guys. Again, it's a speculation, but the devs never said no to it. And a lot of people have been, you know, speculating it more and more. Now, when will it be coming out? I'm not sure, guys. I feel like this is like a very spring thing, like the Brat. I think the Brat collaboration came out in August. I feel like that's a little late, but maybe they could come out with it in June, July. I think that's a very, I don't know, Cat's Eye time. Or maybe when Cat's Eye gets a new album. So y'all, this mini update dropped yesterday at around 3 p.m. CST, and you can actually find this in the change logs, and there's actually quite a bit of stuff. And the biggest thing is probably the first bullet point here, guys. They added the Y2K pop star DLC makeup. And if you guys don't know what that means that we basically got a new code added. But you can only get this code if you buy the doll. But lucky for us, guys, some people have already gotten this doll. Like over here, we have Rosalis over here, and she basically went ahead and redeemed her code. So we can see what the code item gives you, and that's the face. So she's gonna put it on right there. There we go, guys. That is the new code in Dress to Impress. So if you guys own, I think this little photo right here, this is the new doll. So if you guys own this doll here, there should be a code in the packaging. Hopefully you didn't throw it out, and you can go redeem this code right now. Sadly for me, I don't own it, and today I just look like an egg, guys. Like, what is going on? But maybe if you guys get this video to 1,000 likes, I'll go out and try to find this doll, and maybe I'll give out a DLC code away. So go leave a like if you haven't already. So if you guys do want this makeup item, you guys can go find that doll. I don't know where it's sold or anything. It might be sold in Target or Walmart. I think those are like the biggest places to find the Dress to Impress items. But apparently it's $40. Does Dress to Impress think I'm made out of money? Like, girl, I got an apartment to spend money on, okay? I got rent to pay. But again, I'm gonna keep my promise, all right? If this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll go buy it, okay? But also here is a closer look at the makeup, and I actually really like it, guys. I love the stars. I love the lips. Like, the lips are just like gems, I guess. Low-key inspiring me for in real life, but I feel like if I did this in real life, I would accidentally eat the gems. Anyone else? Maybe just me? I don't know. But this actually kind of also, what the heck is my walk? Okay, let me change my walk real quick because, girl, that's not gonna happen. Okay, let me get the fresh walk. Okay, no, not that one. What is the walk that I use? The diva walk. No, the attitude walk. There we go. But this makeup actually reminds me of another code makeup that I actually have, which is this one with a star. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I saw the star and I was like, wow, similar. But no, guys, they are so different. Like, this is this, and this is the other one. Yeah. They're not similar at all, guys, but this one is really pretty. I do like this one. But let me know down in the comments below if you guys are gonna go buy this doll, you know, or if you already have it, let me know. But if you guys don't have it and you guys don't get the new code, don't worry because there's still some other things in this update. The next thing that they did, well, the next couple of things that they did, they fixed a couple of things for the men. So they fixed the Nigerian outfit for the men, and then they also fixed the sheep arms and legs for men. So let's check this out. Let me go become a man. Guys, I haven't become a man in a while. All right, this is, wow. Okay, let's check out the Nigerian item first. I'm not really sure which one it is, but hopefully we can find it. Maybe I can just type it in, actually. I can type it in. Okay, there it is. I actually don't remember what was wrong with it. I feel like I tried it on and it was broken, or it might have not been this item. I'm not sure what it was before. Maybe it was something with the shoulders, because I know a lot of the men items were having issues with shoulder fitting, so that might have been the case. And then they also fixed the sheep items, and I do remember this being broken because I think like the feet were sticking out or something, but now they fit. So if you guys want to be a sheep and be a man at the same time, you can. But that's not all, guys. They also made the detective hat adjustable. Now, if you guys don't know, this is big. Okay, this is big. I feel like a lot of people have been waiting for this for a while because every single hat almost is adjustable, and then you go ahead and click on this detective hat and it was never adjustable, but now you can, and it's so nice. Like, guys, we can become Perry the Platypus. I mean, you can already become Perry the Platypus, but I think the fun thing is that you can actually rotate it. So now you can actually like make it like go on top of your face or something. I don't know. I also feel like this would be really good at making outfits. I know a lot of people like build to impress, you know? So I feel like this would be really good for building to impress as well. Oh my gosh, guys, should we make something right now? I don't know what to make, but maybe we can make something. Let me see. What does this look look like? What does this remind me of? Guys, let me know down in the comments below what you guys would turn this into. It kind of reminds me of a plate, but like, I don't know what to make it. I feel like a lot of people make food. So like, what if we do that? And then is this the biggest it can go? Oh my gosh, it is. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Not that big. Maybe we can make a bowl of food. Okay, yeah, I have no clue what to make this, guys. Let me know what you guys would make this. Loki, you could make this into chips and salsa. You know, like put salsa in the middle and then chips on the side. I don't know how you would make the chips, but I don't know, maybe. And last but not least, guys, they added some hijabi toggles. Now, they actually added these toggles for Eid. If you guys don't know, there is a holiday called Eid for Muslims. And yeah, Eid Mubarak to all of you guys who celebrate it. And they went ahead and added a couple more toggles for the hijab. So let's go take a look at that as well, shall we? I don't know if the men can wear the hijab. Can they? Okay, they can. So let me turn back into a woman over here. There we go. And then let's put this on. And I think we already had these two toggles here. But now we have number 3 right here. And then number 4 right here. So we have a couple more. Okay, this looks really bad. I'm not bad, but you can't see it because of my skin. Okay, there we go. It was just so bright. Okay, so we have 3 and 4 right there. So now we have a couple more toggles for that. But yeah, that is basically the mini update. Well, let me know what you guys think about the mini changes and the new code down in the comments below. But while I have you guys here, guys, there's some drama in the Dress to Impress community. I mean, what's new, right? But I thought I would bring it up because that was going to be today's video before I noticed that they had, sorry, guys, I had to get the gold money. But before I noticed they had a mini update. So basically, guys, if you guys don't know, Dress to Impress recently added these login rewards, all right? I have a 7-day streak here. I did lose it because I went on vacation and stuff like that. So let me know what your daily login streak is down in the comments below. But as you can see, there's not really any rewards. It says coming soon, but we haven't gotten any yet. And I think it's been like a month and a half since we've gotten, you know, the rewards. But the thing is Dress to Impress scamming us again? So basically, if you guys lose your streak, you can actually restore it for Robux. But what's the point? You know, because you're not getting any more money. I think it like caps out. Actually, I can probably see when it caps out. I think it caps out at like what, 70 or something? Yeah, 75, and then it goes back to 15. So right now the streak has no benefit, but probably in the future when we get rewards. But yeah, a lot of people are saying like it's nasty. There better be a reward. Lost mine at 31. Like, what's the point of spending Robux? Like, I don't know if anyone has like restored their streak. Let me know if you guys have, but do y'all think Dress to Impress is scamming us because they added this before we even got rewards? And you might be wondering, how is this a scam? Like, just don't buy it, right? But what if people think that the higher the streak, the more rewards you will get once they add it? So, I mean, if you got, you know, if you lost your streak and you're like, oh no, I'm not gonna get a reward in the future, then you might want to buy the restore. You know what I mean? Like, they're not disclosing if they're ever gonna have like, you know, a rewards or anything like that. But I don't know, guys. We'll have to wait and see. But is this a scam? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But maybe, guys, we can manifest us seeing some login rewards when the Japan update drops. If you guys don't know, we are getting a Japan update on April 4th. So stay tuned for that, guys. That is the next update we're having. So yeah, we don't have anything till then. But guys, I really do hope we have like another secret update for April Fools.